Today, the Fed is either going to hike, cut, or keep interest rates paused, which is probably going to be the most important catalyst for the entire market. Marijuana stocks are surging as the DEA move leaves short sellers facing massive losses. And because of the new decision on marijuana, you are seeing stocks like Sundial, SNDL, Tilray, TLRY surging in stock price. But remember, these stocks we've talked about way in the past, a couple years back, are heavily controlled. Now they are down about 12%. Short sellers did lose on a single day on some news, but don't expect this to last too long and do not get trapped. Last but not least, hedge funds are dead as a doornail, says chairman of Ultra Rich Investors Club Tiger 21 after decreasing their allocation to hedge funds, saying in quotes, "Our members realized they could do better on average with more exposure to index, with more liquidity and less fees and likely higher returns over the last decade." What is going on, guys? Otto Esox here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today, we need to cover GameStop. We need to cover AMC because you don't spend $12+ million in short dated calls unless you expect some shit to burn. There are a ton of calls being loaded up on GameStop, and we know GameStop has been tracking the cycle that we've been watching, but if AMC ends up running, which we said is a possibility, and you know what we're tracking with that, GameStop is going to follow it. Without further ado, guys, like the video for me. Get this video out to more AMC and GameStop shareholders like yourselves. And you know what I find weird before we get into the video? You know what I find just bothering is that anybody who says, hey, you know, these guys are pumping AMC, these guys are pumping GameStop, I don't know why you held in the stock this long, and they come and they look at the charts and they say, hey, you know, look at the charts, the stock is dead, right? They can just brush it off because they don't really understand what is happening. If you're an investor in one of these plays, you know the numbers behind the scenes, you know the quote-unquote glitches behind the scenes, you know the loopholes the SEC has. They don't know that. They don't know that we are fighting a broken market. They don't know that we're just holding these quote-unquote dead stocks for no reason. That's what they assume. We're fighting a broken criminal market. Without further ado, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. A ton of calls are being loaded up on GameStop, but I want to talk about this as well. The put contract at 10.50 strike for June 7th, which has just started trading, has a current bid of 97 cents. If an investor wants to sell to open that put contract, they are committing to purchase the stock at 10.50, but will also collect the premium, putting the cost basis shares at $9.53 before broker commissions. To an investor already invested in purchasing GameStop shares, that could represent an attractive alternative, paying $11.39 per share today. However, you come to the flip side and you come to the call side of things. The call contract at the 15.50 strike has a current bid of 52 cents. If an investor wants to purchase GameStop stock at the level of $11.39 a share and then sell to open that call contract as a covered call, they are committing to sell the stock at 15.50. So technically you can get a guaranteed sale of GameStop stock at 15.50 or a guaranteed purchase at around 10.50. So the options chain is a little bit wonky here. Implied volatility is also up on GameStop, 114% on these contracts. And calls over $12 million worth are being purchased, short dated, right? Now AMC Ortex numbers 18.86%. Surprising that it's not higher than that, but it did rise once again. Options chain 3,000 calls compared to 18,000 puts expiring in the money, 84,000 out of the money compared to 15,000 puts out of the money. Short exempt volume still pretty high, from 500,000 to 264. GameStop short exempts slightly dying down as it starts to fade down. AMC, very simple. You know what we've been tracking? This is AMC's chart right now. Got the bottom, curled up, got a retracement. Chart back here, got the bottom, curled up, getting retracement. This is the zone we're in for AMC. And we're going to see a move between May 3rd and May 14th to the upside, hopefully, if what we're tracking is accurate. Now, does this correlate to the crypto dump? Does AMC and GameStop having these call options loaded up potentially about to squeeze? Also, AMC earnings is between that time frame, between that window, have to do with the crypto sell-off. Crypto is dumping. Bitcoin is 23% off its all-time high. This is the second longest red weekly candle in Bitcoin history. Both times we're deep into a bear market. This is scary for crypto. This is scary for myself. I hold a lot of Bitcoin. If you look at Bitcoin, this is where we stand. We're sitting at 56,800, down 6.2% on the day. We did not hold that monthly candle close above 61,500, I don't believe. If you look on the daily time frame, this is what I see happening to Bitcoin. Anywhere from 57,000 down to 45,000 for an extended period of time, potentially all the way into late July, early August, before moving back up and testing the all-time high again at 73 and potentially shifting a little bit higher around 80K after that in this zone. That is something I see happening since we didn't get that monthly candle close. This is just my outlook on Bitcoin. Again, I could spend more time on this and this could be very, very inaccurate because there are people that are more educated on Bitcoin cycles and the behind the scenes than I am. Last but not least, for crypto, Binance founder CZ sentenced to 4 months in prison, and the DTCC to provide a new outage or cyber event hotline available this coming Monday. Drop your conspiracy theories in the comments down below. Now, before we get into the market and the earnings that we played and the earnings that we're playing tonight and tomorrow, get in the Discord. I post my trades as soon as I take them, and we have been playing trades together. It's been fun in there. Best vibes, best people. Cheapest Discord on YouTube for the value that you get. We also have option trading alerts in there. We post our gains, post our losses, talk stocks and crypto all day long, and more. So get in the Discord, guys. That link, along with the Moomoo link where you can get up to 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent 7, are in the top of the description and pinned in the top of comments. If you use my link to sign up for Moomoo and open an account and make a deposit of any amount, even $1, you're also getting level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, and more as a retail trader. And if you trade earnings, personally, I like their interface. But again, I can't vouch for any given company, all that good stuff. But both of those links, top of the description, and I will pin them in the comments for you guys. U.S. March JOLTS job openings fall 8.488 million, estimated 8.68, and previously 8.813, lowest since March of 2021. We have multiple catalysts affecting the market this week. Yesterday, we said, hey, this is a rising wedge. This is going to break to the downside. What happened? It broke to the downside on the SPY. It is now holding this channel, technically still in an uptrend if we bounce where we're bouncing at 5,000. I said watch 5,000 even, right? Technically still in an uptrend, making higher highs, higher lows. We did break the relative low, but we did have this wick come down, and we're also trading above this trend line, this descending resistance, which is now support, hopefully, if the SPY holds it, depending on what Powell says. Now, if it's negative and we break under 5, that is a psychological level that we're going to flash fast, and I think we're going to re-break 494 quickly. Within a week. Earnings. We played Amazon yesterday. Most people in Discord played calls. They made some money on it. I ended up playing puts. I was up about 44% before the market closed. I should have just closed and walked away with the profit. But I honestly was at the gym. I didn't even open my Webull. And I didn't look at the profit. I was just planning on ripping it through earnings. Anyway, got bit in the butt for it. Got smoked on Amazon earnings for the morning. Now, tonight we are playing Etsy. I'm not going to tell you which way we are playing it. If you want to know which way, get in the Discord. And then tomorrow after market close, we are going to be playing Apple earnings as well. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. Check the links. I love you all. Lottery Socks out.